and good morning, YouTube community, but more importantly, Yankee Universe, representing Pinstripe Pride, now and forever, hashtag Bronx Bombers, hashtag Pinstripe Pride. So, let me start off with a tip of my cap and a salute to the Houston Astros for winning the World Series in 7 games, final score 5-1 over the Los Angeles Dodgers. And that's all I'm going to really say. The Astros did what they had to do. They overcame the odds. They earned history. They're World Series champions, and I'm very impressed. Like I said before, I thought that when the Astros were switched over to the AL that they would be doormats, but they are your World Series champions. And again, I tip my cap to the Astros, but I will definitely take a time to laugh at the Tampa Bay Devil Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Rays, they've failed. They've had their chances. The Blue Jays have been contenders for the last 5 to 8 years. Can't seal a deal. We know about the Texas Rangers, folks, so there's no need to get into that. But speaking of Texas Rangers, let's get into you, Garbish, a.k.a. you, Garbage. You're garbage, dude. You gave away the game pretty much in the first inning, couldn't even get out of the second inning, and lo and behold, who tries to save the team to no avail? Clayton, postseason failure, Kershaw. 4 scoreless innings. And then the pundits want to talk about, oh, Clayton Kershaw, he should have started the game. Okay. Folks, this is the reason why you've entered the Sports Opinion Log. Clayton Kershaw is a failure in the postseason. Okay? Did anyone watch Game 5 where he blew a 4-run lead? Did anyone watch how after the commercial break he was back on the mound? Usually players get pulled, but I guess they have to justify his exorbitant salary by putting him back on the mound. And then what do the Astros do? Sorry, the Dodgers. Well, what the Astros did was they came back on his ass and they beat them in extra innings. That's for one, as it became a home run derby once again. But we all know what happened. The Dodgers gave Kershaw a 2-run lead. Clean slate. You blew a 4-run lead. Your team backed your ineptitude by giving you a 2-run lead, and you blew that. Folks, please, use your brain. When you're down 5-0, it can't get any worse from there in a Game 7. So of course Clayton Kershaw is going to have all the confidence in the world to toss 4 scoreless innings. Where was he in Game 5 when he had a 4-run lead? Usually Clayton Kershaw implodes in the 7th inning, but he couldn't wait to self-destruct in the 4th inning. So let's cut all the crap about Clayton Kershaw, who shoulda, coulda, woulda been the starter. It still would have been a loss because he sucks. Just like you, Garbage, who came to the Dodgers from the AL. The master of 7 pitches. I'm watching MLB Network. Oh, look at you, Garbage, and all his 7 pitches. Look at his repertoire. He has so much to offer. Oh, he had a lot to offer, a lot of failure to offer. I feel bad for all the people overseas that had to wake up early in the morning to see him fail so abysmally, so horrifically, so horrendously. It was disgusting. All I could say is, these players from the Asian countries, MLB shouldn't really be looking to sign these guys. They're horrible. They're not durable. They're injury prone. Tanaka, hello. Oh, and Tanaka, tips of the cap to you. Thank you for not opting out to soak the Yankees out of more money. Thank you for staying put with 3 years and $67 million left on your original $150 million contract. You see how wasteful and stupid this sounds? what I'm saying, it's ridiculous. I prefer the Latino players from Cuba, wherever they are out there in Latin America, Brazil, DR, Cuba. Bring those players, because they'll literally bring the heat, and for way less money than you, Garbish and Tanaka. And who else was signed that was a failure? Oh man, the Red Sox had somebody. I forget his name, and that's a shame. He too was a failure. Oh, it's hilarious. Well, again, that's all I got on the baseball side. But since we are talking about Houston, get well, Deshaun Watson. You lit up the league and made the world take notice to how talented you are in that shootout with the Seahawks, which unfortunately did end up as a 41-38 loss because your coach ran some horrible plays at the end and then give you the chance to really dominate and win the game, which you would have, just the way you could almost won the game against the Patriots, but for some reason your defense likes to let you down at the most critical part of the game. I really despise mental meltdowns. Yeah, Dodgers. Oh, you know what? Deshaun Watson, you rest up, feel better, and hopefully 2018 will be a better season to you, but I will say this much. The Texans are cursed. There was the injury to J.J. Watt. Well, countless injuries to J.J. Watt. Clowney had suffered some injuries before. Now you have Deshaun Watson. People, again, the pundits want to talk about if they could still contend. No, the season is over for the Houston Texans. There's nothing to look forward to except for when the doctors medically clear Deshaun Watson to play again, okay? But before I end this video, I have to go back to the Dodgers because there's a reason why I'm still wearing the Yankees and, of course, my new era official postseason hat. The Dodgers didn't just let down the fans, because see, I have to think about it from a social media perspective. Think of all the people on social media with their Game 7 tickets, the people who paid hundreds and thousands of dollars, hoping for a historic, epic day that turned out to be an epic fail. The Dodgers originally came to Los Angeles from Brooklyn, which is why I'm still wearing the New York stuff. There are old heads out there who still in their mind, in their bodies, in their heart and souls, they believe that the Dodgers are still Brooklyn's team, that they're still a New York team. Even though physically we know in the real world they're out west. But there are people here in New York who still hold true to the Brooklyn Dodgers that they knew. So shame on you, Los Angeles Dodgers. Not only did you let down your city and your fans out on the West Coast, you also let down the people from Brooklyn and New York City, the old guard fans that still hold true to the Brooklyn Dodger blue. So the Dodgers failed spectacularly, not only to their owner, the team, the organization, and the fans. The Dodgers failed America. Thank you, Los Angeles Dodgers, for failing America with your epic, humiliating loss at home in Game 7. That's all I have for today. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy day and schedule to tune in and hear me out. But your journey into the sports opinion log doesn't have to end here. You can hit me with a thumbs up, with a like, ding, and make sure you press that subscribe button so you will always be in the know when your boy Lex Anderson steps into the pulpit to say what I do best, and that's say what I gotta say. And of course, I also, being the prophet, did say that the Dodgers would lose this series. Even though I was hoping that they wouldn't, they did. But when you're the prophet, you got to call it like you see it, and I called it right. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the Yankee universe. Salutes to the Houston Astros. This is your boy Lex Anderson with his postseason cap. And until next season, Major League Baseball fans, I'm officially signing out.